The Komodo National Park in the eastern part of Indonesia is one of the country's jewels. It is home to an endangered species, the Komodo dragon. Plans are to develop a Jurassic Park concept on 1.3 hectares of land, but conservationists don't like the prospect of human pollution and the practice of baiting to attract the reptiles just to provide spectacles for tourists. Sandy, do you see this as part of an economic development process, or do you agree with the critics?
I visited Komodo Island, Rinca Island, a few times in the past, and I'm for the making sure that the local economy is going to thrive and opening up new economic opportunities for the people of Labuan Bajo and the surrounding areas. But even the original idea of Jurassic Park movie franchise is based on the narratives to build such a thematic park. Perhaps it would be a threat to ecology. I was swimming in the Pink Beach. It was so serene. Yes, we need to improve our destination's marketing, but look at the movie itself. It ended up in a disaster. So the best way is, I think, to keep it as the original, back to nature through Komodo ecosystem conservations. And I think we need to really think very hard. By the way, Jurassic Park is a trademark owned by Universal Studios. I think we need to make sure that we don't use that name before we are being sued. Environmental groups, we need to consult with them because we definitely need like a nature-based type of tourism with a high economic impact, providing good quality jobs, rather than concretes and disrupting the ecology. So best case scenario is hopefully where the tourism revenue can be used to protect the habitat, the environment surrounding of the Komodo.
Yeah, I agree, Sandy. Sandy, you mentioned earlier about Rinca, about natural habitat, and now we've been hearing people say, especially government officials, that most of the Komodo dragons do not live on Rinca Island, they live on Komodo Island. So it's actually only a very small portion of this species live on Rinca Island, but still, is that a good enough excuse, Sandy?
I don't want to get into the details of how many Komodos living there, but the fact that, a picture tells 1,000 words. And this picture of a Komodo facing a truck, I think it's really sad. We need to make sure that we, have a much better strategy at communications. And I'm for job creations. Yes, I'm for the development of our tourism. But what kind of jobs and what kind of tourism? I think we need to be very, very careful. The way we have done it in the past needs some improvements, but I would like people to sit down and make sure that these are communicated and socialized much better, even with the international community.